Hey there, gorgeous. My name is Dusty, and this is the Scorpio Priestess. If you like my vibe, I would appreciate your likes and your subscribes. Everybody who already has, thank you. If you would like a personal reading, you can do that by visiting scorpiopriestess.com. It is in the description of this video, as well as the link in the bio. I have many different options. If you would like to enter to win a $200 giveaway, you can do that by liking, subscribing to all YouTube channels linked in the description, as well as commenting blessing. It will be drawn on the 29th of February, the 28th or the 29th. I gotta look. I do have a Valentine's Day sale. It is $30 for a video recorded reading. It is an in-depth love reading, or $60 for a 40-minute FaceTime. And you can ask whatever questions you would like about your life. Let's get into this. We are seeing, what is it that we need to know here, Scorpio? What does Spirit want us to know right now? This is a healing tarot message. This reading is about personal responsibility and the things that are coming towards us and living our best life. What are the things that we need to know to get us prepared so we can live our very best life? What is coming towards us and what is coming towards us in love? Spirit, tell me, what is the first message that we have? This is messages from your guides, from your angels, from your ancestors. It is a loaded reading. We are going to really try to dig deep and see what it is that Spirit is wanting us to know, or what your guides have been knocking on your window of your soul about, Scorpio. Number 24, you belong to paradise. Amen, Spirit. Amen. Number 16, embrace oneness with the universe. And number 5, cultivate love. The divine is asking you to cultivate more love in your life. Focus on the things that are working. Focus on love, Scorpio. Focus on the people who are in your life. When you give energy and attention towards the things that you do not like, or the things that are not working, you will just get more of that. You belong in paradise. You belong in a place of peace. You deserve it. You deserve that. Spirit, tell me, what is it that Scorpio needs to know, please? What is it that we need to know about our life in general? Queen of Pentacles energy here. Spirit wants to see you cultivate more love. The Queen of Pentacles cultivates love. This is a person that is secure in their feminine energy. If you are masculine, or as a female, secure in being not only good at household things and family, but also cultivating your career. You have some kind of generous offer coming in, and you need to begin to strategize. Some of you, in the next 6 days, something could happen. You could find out somebody around you may not have your best intentions in mind. Others, you're about to receive a very generous offer. Death flipped over here in the deck, Scorpionic energy. A lot of you have a lot of endings, a lot of spiritual transformation, burning everything down to the ground to start all over. There's a lot of bloodshed here in your life. Ultimately, sitting on your throne and cultivating love, Scorpio, is what you're being asked to do. What is working for me? What do I love? What energy can I put towards that, opposed to what's not working? Who's treated me poorly? Who's left my life? Focus on the things and the people who are in your life right now. Why 7 of Swords, please? 2 of Cups here. There is some kind of soul connection coming in, a job that you love, a partnership, or a lover in general. Somebody here that you have manifested. Did you see the Magician fly out the deck? You have manifested this, Scorpio. A lot of you may want to start working on new manifestation techniques. You may want to do my 2-minute challenge, because you do the things that I speak about in the 2-minute challenge for 30 days. And I'll tell you, you'll raise your vibration and get to a place where you're feeling more confident, and your ability to connect to your guides will be much higher. Writing out your affirmations, visualizing whatever it is you're looking to manifest. If it is a lover, visualize what it would feel like to hold that person, or for them to be walking with you, holding hands. What would that person look like? What would it feel like? Really start visualizing what it would feel like to be in the career you want to be in. Working here on strategizing, writing out your intentions for the day, remembering the things that you are grateful for. That is what you're being asked to do. Do more of those things, because your ships are coming in, my friend. You've been soul searching and wounded. Some of you are very resilient people. You are not going to let life knock you down. You may have just went through a hard challenge, a hard breakup. Some of you lost a lot. You lost your home, you've lost your lover, you've lost your job, and you've lost your mind. I've been there. And you are being asked now to really soul search and allow your guides to lead the way. Spirit, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. I am going with the flow of life. If something is not in your life right now, Scorpio, it is because it's not supposed to be. If someone is no longer next to you, it is because they are not supposed to be. There is a reason, there is a bigger plan, and there is a ultimate goal in mind. Remember, any challenge that comes your way, this is what helps me. Anytime I'm challenged, or a life lesson, or something that may not be perceived as positive in the moment, I remind myself that everything is always for my highest good. So what is the reason behind it? Anything that ever happens is for your highest good. You can find a positive in it, or you can realize the lesson in everything that comes your way. It helps me handle life challenges and lessons. Do I always know the reason for it right away? Absolutely not. Do I find it out in the end? 100%. Healing with nature, number 35. Scorpio, you could be 35. You could have just turned 35 this year. Could be 44, 59. Some of you are about to turn the young age of 60, and you're starting to really ask yourself, what is it that makes me happy now? Maybe it's not what made you happy at 40. Maybe it's not the same person. You may not be the same person you were at 20. Speaking up, number 1, your soul is guiding you to stand in your light and speak your truth. You are learning to embrace and trust your inner knowing. Number 6, intuition. Intuition very high here. A lot of spiritual mastery. Kindness. What does that mean, Spirit? A lot of kindness to yourself, being gentle with yourself. The void, number 4, you may be covering up the emptiness or pain through an addiction. Some of you are dealing with addiction. You could be addicted to a lover. You could be codependent in a situation where you are codependent on them loving you. And if they don't, you feel empty inside. And that it's important to recognize, Scorpio, that you're in love with their validation, and you are covering something else up. Some of you, there's some emptiness inside that you may need to deal with, my friend, or you will never find 100% satisfaction. Positive life changes. Positive life changes are ahead if you choose to trust the process. Number 44, synchronicity. Allow the magic to unfold as synchronicities and events lead you in a new direction. Your soul yearns to be outside in nature, around healing waters, flowers, and trees. Mine does. I love being outside. I love being in nature. I just sat here and meditated, and the sound of the birds are starting to come back already. It's been pretty warm here in PA, and the chirping of the birds in the morning, I missed that in the winter. I missed that, and I just heard them, and I realized that this is the first time I heard the birds chirp in months. And as the sun came up, and it just fed my soul. When you're living in the flow, Scorpio, and you're in the moment, those little things feel so big. Listening to the sound of the birds chirping, the sun coming in the window, it makes me feel emotional, because that is how grateful I am for this day. That is how grateful I am to feel the way I do, to no longer walk around empty and confused and struggling and wondering which direction I should go, and covering up things with other things, and etc. And some of you may be there. The first place you need to start is to come to the present moment. Allow yourself to see the beauty around you, because I guarantee you there's a lot more beauty than you really take notice to. Oh boy, energy popping today. What do we got here? We're just going to take the ones that fell on the floor. Release, worth, and jump in. You are being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never align just right. Sometimes you have to take the leap anyway. Some of you may be waiting for something to happen. You keep saying, well, when this happens, well, when that happens, after this happens. But Spirit's saying, no, the time is now. It's time to come out of hermit mode, Scorpio, and start living. It's time for you to jump in and start living life again. Don't allow somebody to take your future as well. Don't allow a past person who never seen your worth or treated you with an ounce of respect to take your future too. Think about that. If you are sitting here in pain because of something that happened with a lover last year, or you're sitting here not living your life because somebody else doesn't know what they want, you're giving them your present and you're giving them your future. And I say F that. I say it's time for you to jump in and start living again. You're being asked to honor your worth. It can be so easy to feel like we are not enough or worthy of happiness. This simply isn't the case. However, you are worthy and you have an inherent value. It's time to cherish yourself and trust your true worth. It's time for you to realize that if you are a kind, loving, generous person, then it is a blessing to be in your energy, and anybody who can't see that doesn't belong in your life. There's not a lot of people out here these days who are gentle and kind and understanding and loving. And so if you are all of those things, then you deserve to know that you are worthy, you are special, and being in your energy is very, very special. Get on that time. Maybe somebody's karma is not having you. Did you ever think about that? Maybe their karma is not being in your beautiful, blessed space. If somebody is in your life, they should be, giving to you as much as you're giving to them. And if there are people around you who make you feel like you have to question yourself and your self-worth, Scorpio, it may be time for them to go. Release. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free from all drama. And this is the first step to achieving that, period. Perfect way of saying it. Thank you, Spirit. It's time to let go. If somebody is not cherishing you, loving you, valuing you, Scorpio, it's time to let go. It doesn't matter if it's a friend, if it's a lover. Some of you, it's a mother. Some of you have a mother who treats you terribly, who makes you question your self-worth, who's always picking on you and making you feel like you're not enough. Maybe you need some space. sometimes just taking space for a moment is enough for you to reevaluate and speak up for yourself. There may be somebody in your life that you need to tell them how you feel. There may be somebody in your life right now that you are being guided to speak your truth to. What is the message that we have for Scorpio, please? You already know. What you believe to be true is true. Third eye subconscious, it's true. Trust your intuition, Scorpio. Trust that strong God-given intuition. If something doesn't feel right, it's because it's not. Don't question it. Years ago when I was a young girl, I fought my gift and I would question myself, and I would ask other people for their advice, and I would do what I thought looked the best, and I would make moves because of somebody else's opinion, and that is how I got myself in trouble. At this point in my life, and for the last, I would say, 5-6 years, I only make moves off my intuition, how I feel fit, what my guides, what my angels are directing me to do. I give no F's about what other people around me thinks I should or should not do. I ask no advice. Now, of course, if it's about something that I'm not educated in, like let's say finance, I would ask somebody who knows for advice. But my day-to-day life, I move off only my intuition. Some of you need to get better at doing that, because I bet you're sitting here now thinking, I question myself, or every time I go against my gut, or every time I have a feeling and I move in a different direction, it goes wrong. It's because what you believe to be true is true. Some of you don't have any proof that somebody's cheating, for example, but you know it's true. Some of you know that it's time to move on from a job, but you're just waiting. You're waiting for confirmation, or you're waiting to find black and white, proof or something like this before you start making moves. And the divine is saying, trust yourself here, because things are about to bloom. The answer lies in the newness, new beginnings and rebirth. From now until May, wow, a lot of you have a lot of changes. Now it's time to seek change, travel here to bring new vigor. You may be really wanting to travel. You may be some of you want to travel to Mexico, Cancun, or just learn more about that culture. There's new beginnings. Some of you are dating somebody that is Hispanic, or you may be, or something like this. You are learning to let go right now. I feel like most of you, what's happening here, what I'm seeing is you're following the signs and synchronicities, and you're starting to finally listen to this beautiful intuition, and it's all going to pay off. Scorpio, there's something about your intuition right now, third eye, very, very open, and it's leading you to a beautiful place of new beginnings and rebirth. Waiting to live a life not worth it, wasting, holding on, missing out. There will never be a better time. Once again, my guides are confirming when I get double messages from double oracles. It's a huge message here. Some of you are just waiting. You're waiting for something. You've been waiting to see black and white proof. You've been waiting to see something. It would be different for all of you before you make a move. And the divine is saying you're just wasting time, because ultimately you're going to do this anyway. You may be just procrastinating out of fear, or out of not believing in yourself enough. What are these positive life changes coming in? We also have double confirmation of positive life changes, my friends. I claim, Spirit, a lot of really good things. Remember, whatever challenge comes your way, it is only because it's leading you into a better direction. It's always for your highest good. I just heard center of attention. Some of you are about to be the center of attention, Scorpio. Ace of Wands energy here, and the Wheel of Fortune confirming positive life changes. Very positive, beautiful changes coming. Life cycles closing out. A fixed sign may be important to you, a Leo. You're being guided to stand in your corner and stand up for what you believe. You're going to have to be strong, and this will require a lot of strength. A lot of you are so strong. You could have a lot of Leo in your chart, or you are just really embodying this fierce energy, or you're about to. You're almost ready. You're on the verge of this breakthrough that allows you to start tapping into your intuition and moving forward, even though you're scared. Sometimes we have to do it, even scared. Fear is just an illusion. That doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. That means you're scared. And of course you are. Change is scary for anybody, especially for Scorpios. I have learned to love and embrace change. I enjoy change. I get bored quite easily. I am a Scorpio Sag cusp, but I have 6 placements in Scorpio. So trust me, I know about it. What it ultimately is when you finally come to a place where you're trusting yourself, you're no longer afraid anymore. You're no longer afraid when you trust that you are being led in your best direction, that everything happening is always for your highest good. It allows you to not fear change anymore. What message do Scorpio's guides have for them, please? What are the areas of your life that you are avoiding? Are they causing upset, worry, disrupted sleep? If so, these areas need your focus. As much as you don't want to, it is necessary to tackle your demons head on. Don't allow them to roll you for a second longer. Whenever you talk to us, it never goes unheard. We hear every single word. This is your confirmation that we are assisting you, guiding you, and ensuring your wishes finally come into fruition. Be patient. Everything will come together for you. Scorpio, your guides want you to know this is a direct message that they are listening. They hear you. They hear your cries. They've been beside you with every tear, every prayer to please help me. They've heard it. They're right beside you. You're being guided, but baby, what is it that you're not looking at? What is it that you don't want to see is what your guides are saying. You may need to tackle it head on so you can finally release it and move forward. Moving over to love, what is it that you want Scorpio to know about their love life, about what's coming towards them in the next, let's say, 90 days, Spirit? What is it that you want Scorpio to know? Drama with a lover, temporary breakup, someone is trying to stir up trouble, possible scandal to ruin your reputation. Your competition may be gossiping about you, or a rival or an ex back in the picture. Don't panic or get stuck. Keep your cool. Handle this with confidence and grace. It will soon blow over. Whatever's happening right now in your love life, whatever happens here in the future that may be perceived as negative, know that it will blow over. This shall too will pass, but there seems to be some drama to come with a lover, with a third party, with a rival. Some of you have some argument to come with a third party, and the divine is letting you know right now that there may be somebody gossiping. You could have an ex angry and running their mouth about you. There may be financial worries. Somebody may be marrying for money, inheriting some money. You may get a large inheritance. Someone you're dating may. You may meet somebody at work, around work. A lot of sexual chemistry between you and somebody else. Extreme passion without commitment. Booty calls, hooking up with an ex. Some of you have a sexual encounter with an ex to come that Spirit wants you to know about. Tell me what this drama is, please. Oh, I didn't expect this. Tell me what this drama with a third party is, please. Yeah. Some of you, if you're dealing with someone that has children to someone else, there is a argument or fight to come. Some of you, it may be with their mother. There's a lot of ego. There's a lot of, oppression. Somebody here could have had a miscarriage recently. My thoughts and prayers are with you. Somebody here could find something like that out about a third party. You could hear that a third party is telling everybody that they had a miscarriage or something like this. It may or may not be true for my younger viewers. Whatever the case is, just know this person's doing it out of ego. Thank you, Spirit. Out of ego, out of low self-esteem, out of a dark place. This third party seems to be very dark in their ego. Obsession, cheating. They could be obsessed with the person on your mind. Very codependent. This person wants power. This third party wants power over the person on your minds. There's a breakup coming that's going to cause them to flip out. The karmic, the third party, whatever we want to, whatever we want to refer to this person as. There's a breakup coming with your ex or the person you're involved with. There's upheaval. Overindulging for some, especially if you're dealing with a Sag, Capricorn, a Taurus, or another Scorpio. There's a fight breaking out because this person's leaving a karmic is what I'm gathering. There seems to be financial soul ties to them. There may be some things popping off there as well. What is the hookup here? You may actually have a hookup with someone and then hear from their partner. For some of you, oh boy, this is way messier than I thought it was going to be. Some of you here, there's someone that you're still in love with, that you still have a lot of love for, that there may be a hookup with, and a karmic could find out. Just FYI. We're not going to stay on this too long. I do not want to take up the whole reading with this drama. Those who are still in love with someone that's with a third party, there is more drama to come. And there could be a hookup that is found out, is what we're seeing. Some of you, financial problem, you're in some financial lack and it's prevented you from dating, or you keep saying you're not going to date until your finances get better, and that's beautiful, but someone may come into your life earlier than you're prepared for, and if you have feelings, Spirit's asking you to jump in. Do it anyway. Tell me, what does Scorpio need to know about love, please? Past life love. Firm boundaries are needed now. Your soul remembers this intense connection. You have a past life with someone. You could actually meet someone new that you've experienced a past life with. You're going to have a lot of soul recognition. Your true love is already a part of your life. A lot of you here, your counterpart is the one that's with this dramatic third party. Others, you've met somebody as of recently, and you may find that there's a very deep connection between the two of you. You can be completely vulnerable with this new person coming in. If you meet somebody in the next 3 months, Scorpio, know that there may be some past life relationship that you have shared with this person. We have 9 people from our soul family here on planet Earth. You have 9 different opportunities to be with someone you had a past life or your soul remembers. This person here dealing with this dramatic third party doesn't have to be the only one. Now, of course, there's only one twin, but there are many soulmates here on planet Earth that are here to help you grow and to allow you to experience beautiful love that isn't so hard all the time. Whatever this relationship is you're in, it's so difficult. Everything's so hard. You may find moving forward and allowing yourself to be vulnerable with a new person brings you closer to experiencing wholeness than you're thinking it will right now. A lot of you are really fixated on this person and this person only, and by all means, Scorpio, but you may want to just consider what it would be like to meet a new person that you feel a deep connection with. How beautiful would that feel? That doesn't have all of these issues and third parties, financial issues, etc. Children, see, there's something going on with kids and obsession. There's an obsessed karmic involved. Someone is gripped with obsessive thoughts. Forgiving yourself and others will help you move forward. Some of you have children to somebody who has children to someone else who has put you in third-party situations with her or him over and over again. And there's a lot of obsessive thinking coming from everybody involved. The karmic's always afraid this person's going to leave and come back to you. When you're with them, you're afraid they're going to leave and go back to them. It's just this back and forth thing. Tell me about the obsessive thoughts. Who's obsessing? A masculine energy. Somebody in a very masculine energy. Perhaps the person you were in a relationship with. They are obsessing, Scorpio. Spirit wants you to know. My guides are being very clear. Your counterpart is obsessing over what to do. And it looks to me like they are getting ready to leave a dramatic third party. 100%. They love you. They adore you. 2 of Cups energy. You all may be in separation right now, not even talking. There's something coming in the next 3 months here where you may have a sexual encounter, where you're both very vulnerable with one another, and start over. It's going to be slow, or you're being asked to take it very slow. This person that's obsessing feels they lost an opportunity with you. They feel their life is stagnant. Spirit wants you to know that they're very unhappy. 4 of Cups in reverse. They're trying to come out of this place of regret and remorse and sadness and woe is me. This person may be someone who doesn't do well with commitment. So they've been seeing you and another person. Tell me about those Scorpios meeting someone new, a new past life relationship, please. Tell me about that. What does Scorpio need to know about that? This person is very smart, very intelligent. This is definitely a soulmate, but there will need to be a major choice here. You could meet this person. They could work in law enforcement. They could be a lawyer, a Gemini, an earth sign. It will be you and them against the world. You may be going through some financial hardship when you meet this person, or you are now, and you're telling somebody, I need to get my finances up before we can be together. Well, this is a very generous soul. This person could be very helpful to you, Scorpio. You may find a job where you're very well paid and meet a new lover there as well. It will be a 2-for-1. Tell me why, lovers. But you need to make a decision between this person that's in a third party situation and this new past life relationship. This person could have been born in June. The number 6 is really standing out to me. They could be a June baby, this new person. It looks like you're hesitant, though. You have so much potential and so much talent, by the way. But you feel that it's going to cause a lot of arguing and fighting. And Spirit is saying, being clear, you have 2 paths to go down here, Scorpio. There's a new past life relationship coming in. And there's an old one. For some of you, you have conflict and adversity to come because this past person is not going to let go of you easily. There's going to be clashing of tempers, fighting and arguing, and they are going to try to fight for you. A lot of you, as soon as you say, you know what, nothing's going on here, this is boring, I am moving on, I'm tired of waiting, they're never going to leave the third party, nothing's ever going to change, then you meet somebody new, suddenly this person is going to say, no way, I just left, Scorpio, no, I left, please don't do this, and try to fight for you. Or I'm finally getting myself together. I'm walking away from, these karmic people in my life. I'm walking away from toxicity. I'm ready now. And it will be too late for some of them. And that will be their biggest life lesson, honestly. This person looks at themselves as a Casanova. They fear commitment. Whoever we are channeling right now, they fear commitment. And critical juncture flipped over in the deck. A lot of you, there are so many things about to happen. Major leaps of faith took it, that you're going to want to take. This past person may reach out to you while they're drinking, while they're high. They're realizing the truth. They literally are chasing after you like this. Moving into the next few months, this Casanova is going to be running for their life to try to catch you, Scorpio. It could be 35, 41, 55. CC could mean something to you. I'm sorry I had to run, but I couldn't tell you how I felt because I don't even know how I feel. It was easier for me to walk away instead of explaining myself. I know how I have control of my life. No one else is holding me captive and no one will control my circumstances. I recognize the power of my own free will and now choose to be happy. And that's what they're going to tell you. That's what they're telling this karmic that seems to want to start drama in your life. I'm tired of being controlled. I'm not going to be controlled here anymore by drugs and alcohol and bad decisions. I'm not going to be controlled by this third party. I'm breaking free. But this person still fears commitment and they still are emotionally avoidant. So please know that they have very addictive behaviors. And if they come back in and they do not get help or do not heal the parts of them that makes them act this way to begin with, the likelihood of them falling back off is very high, Scorpio. They've got to heal the reasons why they behave this way to begin with. Tell me, what are some important times and dates we can give Scorpio? Libra time, you could be dealing with a Libra. Gemini time, May 21st to June 21st. Guys, from now until June, so much change, so many critical things happening, big leaps of faith, especially if you're November babies, Spirit's saying. July, slow down and soak it all in. Indulge yourself. The door is unlocked. Just walk through it, Scorpio. Find happiness in wanting what you already have. The divine is asking you to stay happy, stay prayed up, stay grateful. Enjoy the present moment. And know that whatever happens along your journey is all for your highest good. And if that is going in a new direction with a new lover, then that is what it is. Tell me, Spirit, what is some birth years we can tell and give Scorpio? The rat, the year of the rat, 1936, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 2008, and 2020. You could have meant this person then. The year of the dragon, 1940, 52, 64, 76, 1988, 2000, 2012, 2024. Something could happen by the end of this year that is so big in your life. And a Cancer. Feminine energy, bottom of the deck. I hope you all have a beautiful and blessed day. Today is going to be the best Wednesday we've ever had. Today is the best Wednesday we have ever had, Scorpio. Love and light.